Today's horoscope for Monday, June 22nd, 2026. All zodiac signs with today's practical advice. Aries. The day focuses on money, pay, and price because Mars energizes your resources and calls for an immediate move. You tend to decide on impulse, but here, a measured step works better. Review a number, clarify an agreement, and leave room for the back and forth that the Libra moon makes useful. Today's action. Ask for a clearer margin on the amount, timing, or delivery. Keep it concrete, brief, and calm. Taurus. Home is the center of the day. Venus boosts your domestic zone, but its opposition with Juno asks you to review an agreement about living arrangements, shared spaces, or family responsibilities. You make this useful with your Taurus pace. Protect what works, clarify who does what, and don't let a small irritation turn into a standoff. Today's action. Talk with the person you share the home with. Define 2 clear tasks and write down the key agreement. That settles the mood fast. Gemini. Mercury puts the spotlight on money and value, and the sun opens a direction that makes a concrete choice easier to read. For you, the day shows up in a figure, an agreement, or a purchase to confirm. Gemini moves fast, but today the win goes to whoever names what is truly needed. Today's action. Compare 2 offers, put one amount in writing, and answer only after you understand what the deal really includes. Cancer. With the first quarter moon and the moon in a helpful aspect to Ceres and Juno, the day shifts toward home, family, and domestic routines. You naturally protect what you love, so over the next few hours, it helps to settle a home arrangement, clarify availability, or finish a small practical task calmly, without stiffening up. Today's action. Speak simply with the people you share home or time with. Then finish one practical task before letting everything drift. Leo. The day puts trust, shared resources, and decisions that are no longer abstract at the center. The sun in a helpful flow with the North Node in your transformation zone opens a useful passage around agreements, support, or handling something you share with others. But it only works if you speak plainly and don't turn a value discussion into an ego test. Today's action. Talk with whoever shares a cost, time commitment, or responsibility with you, and clarify what stays yours and what is carried by both of you. Virgo. Friends, alliances, and a concrete goal take the lead today because Mercury energizes your network and makes it easier to build something with others. Your best move is to choose a reliable contact, define what you offer, and ask for a fair return. Because the Libra moon reminds you that your time has real value. Today's action. Write to or call the person who truly matters for your project. Clarify the goal, timing, and exchange over the next few hours, and leave vague promises out of it. Libra. Friends, contacts, and shared projects are the center of this date, because Venus focuses there while Juno raises the issue of commitment. For you, Libra, the useful move is to choose who stays in the project without softening a difference that needs to be named, with the first quarter moon asking for a concrete answer. Today's action. Send a simple version of your idea, with roles and timing already stated, so the collaboration doesn't depend on overly gentle interpretations. Scorpio. Pluto brings focus to your private base, and Venus opposed to Juno makes an agreement with someone who shares spaces, habits, or family responsibilities feel delicate. You go straight to the real point. Clarify things without raising your voice, then let the day filter out the rest and ease the tension in small, steady gestures. Today's action. Choose one home detail to change for real. Move it, remove it, or organize it without opening 3 fronts at once. Sagittarius. On the shared resources front and around more intimate decisions, Jupiter keeps the focus and pushes you to look beyond a simple negotiation. Sagittarius wants to widen the horizon, But today, it's better to stay precise. Ask for clarification, check who is taking on what at home or in a relationship, and choose the step that brings continuity before talking about bigger agreements. Today's action: talk with the person involved. Put who does what back on the table, and close the deal only if it leaves you space and continuity over the next few hours. Capricorn. The day centers on home and your practical base, because Saturn narrows the focus on your home life. With the moon in Libra, the weight also shows in how you present yourself outwardly over the next few hours. As a Capricorn, make this pressure useful with a concrete gesture at home, not with hardness or delays. Today's action: take a sheet of paper and write down what your home really needs. Then call the person involved and define one realistic step for the next few hours. Aquarius. Aquarius. Creativity is showing you where your time or one of your ideas can truly pay off. Because Uranus pushes hard on your liveliest space, and the first quarter moon asks for a practical choice. You respond well if you turn insight into a number, a proposal, or a clear availability, without letting a confused agreement pull you off center. Today's action: take a proposal, an assignment, or a cost tied to a creative project and renegotiate the details before you answer calmly. Pisces. In money and spending, Neptune shifts your focus to the real price of things, while the Libra moon touches trust and deeper exchange. You sense it right away when something starts to blur, so it helps to check a bill, an agreement, or a request with one simple, precise question, and answer only after a brief pause. Today's action: check a bill, an agreement, or a request against something written. Then reply without adding assumptions, and only after a short pause. Thanks for listening. You can read the full horoscope for each sign on en.milazzo.life.